Are you feeling juicy? Are you ready to make some money? Hi guys and welcome back to Crypto Chester. My name is Chester and today I'm going to be walking you through the crypto markets. First things first, hope you're having a fantastic Friday morning. Are we Friday? Is it Friday already? Yep, Friday the 3rd of December. Amazing stuff, nearly Christmas, woohoo. First things first, we start off with Bitcoin, guys. I'm going to be starting off with Bitcoin here on the short-term time frame. Then we're going to be hitting up the mid-term time frame. Once we're done with the mid-term, guys, straight to the long-term, of course. Once we're done with the long-term, then we're just going to get straight into some altcoins, I think. I saw, who did I see in the chat? Neelesh was in the chat, and he was saying, we need gifts, Chester. In response to that, my good sir, I've brought on my premium scout package chart, which primarily trades the sideways money indicator, right? So what I'm going to be doing after I've done Bitcoin, before we do altcoins, I'm actually going to be running through probably the top 100 altcoins and see if we can get some live positions going on here. I won't be taking them on stream, but it's just something for you guys to be looking out for and doing your own research on, of course. But yeah, some potential good stuff coming through. So yeah, stay tuned and get ready for that later on. A little bit of little taster into the premium scout package, guys, because you can see these well, I haven't explained it yet, but it's pretty god mode, right? But yeah, without further ado, let's get some shout outs coming through. We got Here Optimist coming through nicely on the stream. Then we got Donna. Massive shout out to you there, Donna. Who else have we got? We've got Roger saying, what up, Chester, my man? As usual, my good sir. Stuart. We got Neelesh. We got DDD. We got Natalie Kellen coming through there. We got Simon. We got Hey You, LR, and the local man saying good morning as well. Good morning to all of you, and hope you're having a fantastic day. If you could smash the like button, does help out the stream tremendously. And without further ado, let's get straight into Bitcoin, because I want to explain to you my next position that I'm going to be taking, right? Bitcoin here on the short-term time frame, guys. Starting off on the hourly. As discussed yesterday and the day before, and the day before that as well, there was a symmetrical triangle chart pattern coming through here on the short-term time frame here. Now, this is a move that we did actually profit from once, twice, 3 times a lady. What did we see here? We saw a nice short position coming down, a nice breakdown scenario, measure move looking like so, made a cheeky couple of percent or something like that. Really quite good, not too bad. Now, from there, we were talking about a retest and then coming down again, having another sort of measure move come down as well. Yes, that has happened. And what's happened from there? Basically, well, you probably all know, we've done absolutely nothing, right? We're literally ranging in this zone here. Really quite boring stuff for Bitcoin. Nothing really too extravagant, nothing too crazy going on right now. But this does mean, guys, because we've been ranging in this zone, you can see the resistance that we've got on the top. Oh, what's going on? You can see the resistance that we've got on the top side here, guys. Quite strong. Really quite strong. We actually did see this test in the last, well, not this hour, but the last hour, right? Yeah, literally just come by, right? Yeah, so within the last, 2 hours, we have seen a nice big test of the top side again. And yet again, resistance is playing out strongly again, right? And the support to the lower side here is the same, right? It's the same. We've been testing this multiple times over the last few days or so, well, last day, and keep doing that, right? And basically this means a parallel channel, guys, so we're looking for a breakout scenario. We know the score here. Waffled on a bit too long about that, but yeah, there's going to be a breakout scenario here, guys. Parallel channel, we're in this range. Let's look at breakout scenarios here. Get your words out today, man. So in terms of a measure move to the upside here, we could be looking at something along the lines of this. This could be signifying a nice long position to the upside. Please be aware we do have this quite strong trend line coming through, and we have seen a resistance play off that from that retest from before. And the retest again here, which we were just speaking about there. So yeah, definitely a point to be looking out for is going to be this trend line coming up here for resistance. I wouldn't just be going straight for this this percentage in terms of just a big long trade, right? We're gonna see resistance on the way up if we are gonna break to the upside, right? Now it's parallel. It's pretty central C. It's pretty straight. We could be coming up. We could be coming down at this point in time. No one really knows. No, to be honest, it is looking like we're probably going to break to the upside here with this uptrend and this high low that has just been formed, right? Also, we do have this low point coming through here. Higher lows, coming down to challenge the most recent high low, but it is bullish that we have actually bounced off that and not invalidated that. Yes, still in the range, looking to break. Looking for around a 1 Probably not 1.68%, probably a bit less, just because we've got to take into consideration our entry, which is probably going to be over this the most recent wick coming through there. That's around going to be our entry on 57,346. From there, riding that wave all the way up. I mean, as I said, we got pretty strong trend lines coming down, right? I think it might even be no, it's not all-time high trend line, but it is a very, very strong resistance point that we have seen multiple times here. So if we are going to be actually coming up to test that, we're going to be testing the top side of this falling parallel channel, guys, and that obviously means Viva la resistance is here. It's there to stay. It's going to be pretty rough. So so it's definitely going to be quite a large take profit point for us to be thinking about that. In terms of percentage for that, it is going to be around a 0.88. Nothing too great really. 0.82% there. But still, it's still money at the end of the day, right? And you all know why we're here, right? We know why we're here. It's as simple as this. It's as simple as this. We're here to make money. It's as simple as that. But yeah, so that's going to be a position I'm going to be looking for probably throughout the day. Maybe I might miss it on stream, but hey, we'll just see how we go. But that's obviously the break to the upside there. I would potentially actually expect some resistance here if we don't actually break this level of resistance, the top side of this parallel channel coming through there. Illustrious says, it's time to break that trend line. I agree. We've been riding that bad boy for so long. If we can get above that, I'm going to discuss another position, which is going to be something that's going to be pretty profitable, right? And when I say profitable, I mean like 7%, something like that. So yeah, something to look forward to as well. So there's quite a few positions that are knocking about here for Bitcoin at the moment, considering we've been ranging. We've got quite a few chart patterns. So yeah, it's not looking bad, but it's just been a bit boring, right? It has been a bit boring. Nothing really going on. I would say yesterday we did see quite a few altcoins take a few run-ups, like Matic and stuff like that. And was it? No, it wasn't Matic. That was the day before. It was IOTA took a big run-up yesterday, and also ADA. And ADA has actually claimed my altcoin of the day because I do want to talk about that run-up and a little bit of just want to talk about ADA a little bit, just because it's still really underpriced, but they're just a bit further back in the race at the moment, which sucks. But yeah, we'll get into that. We will get into that. In terms of that bullish divergence that we have been talking about all week here, which has got potential for forming here, not quite there yet, but if we do see dumps coming down for Bitcoin, if we do see us break to the lower side of this the parallel channel that we got coming through here, we could be looking at literally a very nice bullish divergence coming through, and that's obviously going to cause a big pump to the upside, right? So it's definitely a point to be looking out for if we do break to the downside, right? We like to weigh up most of the scenarios here. So we are prepared, guys. We're prepared. In terms of a measure move down, guys, if you are going to be looking to short this zone, for me personally, I wouldn't short until you've cleared this horizontal here. That's going to be 55,858 there. But to be honest with you, the measure move down from there is, to be honest, it's a pretty gray area. It's not really too bad. You could be looking at 1.32%. You can see, look, this area is, let me draw a big box. You can see this area is not really got that much going on at this point in time, right? So we know that it's going to be kind of a free area for price action, as we have seen before. Very nice price action coming through there. So if we are going to be entering a nice short position coming through from here, it's probably going to be performed and executed really quite fast, as we have seen here in previous price actions. So yeah, interesting stuff coming through there, and that's definitely a short position to be looking out for that future. But when that does happen, guys, please be watching the RSI, because as I was just saying there, this RSI here, we're probably going to see a bullish divergence come through when we do see a big dump coming down. Probably looking something along the lines of that, maybe a bit less. But if we do get below this zone here, it is still going to be a bullish divergence coming through there. So that's obviously going to cause a bounce back in said price. So yeah, be prepared for that, guys. In terms of the macadamia nuts, the MACD coming through here. Yesterday we were having a nice conversation yesterday about this trend cycle, right? About this trend cycle and the possibility of having the continuation to the downside here, and also the possibility of the reversal. We got it. We got the reversal. It planned out pretty perfectly. It's just a nice, fine example of a trend cycle actually playing out, right? So yeah, just you can keep using these. I do suggest you use these. As you can see, we are to the upside. We are actually in the mix of breaking a new trend cycle. This could actually signify coming up to around this horizontal point here on the MACD. As you can see, pretty strong reversal points coming through here in terms of the trend. So yeah, it's definitely a point to be looking out for the future. If we are going to see potential, how do I do this? Yeah, there we go. Potential breakout scenarios coming through here on the live chart. If that is going to happen, that's probably going to be bringing the MACD up quite a high level, right? And that's obviously going to plan perfectly for a nice reversal point coming through from there. So yeah, it's going to be very interesting to see how this sort of does plan out today. You can see the stars are sort of aligning there for a couple of different scenarios there. So yeah, not too bad at all. 10 likes as well, guys. Absolutely amazing. Do appreciate you smashing that like button coming through here. Does it turn blue when you click it? Does it? Let me know. A couple of shout outs coming through. We've got who have we got in the chat there? We got Wiz Wheel, nice to see you on the stream there, Wiz. We've got As If Goldmine. As If Goldmine, cool name, man. We've got Mr. Miles coming through there. We've got Roger and LR as well. 3 a.m. just for Chester's stream. That is dedication, man. Yeah, Mr. Miles is over in California, right? Yeah, in California. So yeah, I do appreciate the 3 a.m. tuning in. I've probably got a lot of energy compared to you at 3 a.m., man. Chris is in the chat there saying, nice to see you on the stream there, Chris. Let's jump to Bitcoin here on the midterm time frame. Let's get straight into it because it's going to get pretty juicy coming through. We got some... Mr. Miles says, no, it doesn't turn blue. Oh, God. Ah, because I'm on dark mode. I did think it turned blue. Oh, lovely bit of H2O. Very cold H2O this morning, actually. Because it is at 8 degrees in England, mostly cloudy. Coming through to Bitcoin here on the midterm time frame here, guys. We've been talking about the idea of this falling wedge pattern. We've been talking about this breakout scenario pretty much all week, but we're still ranging. We've still been going sideways. It turns white, Chester. Oh, okay. Shows how many videos I like, hey. Yeah, I do appreciate your likes coming through there, guys. Yeah, you can see falling wedge chart pattern, guys. These tend to usually break to the upside. So this is another long position I will be looking for Bitcoin. And you know me, I'm not just going to blindly be going for this 7.89%. This mic is really intrusive right now. My beard's catching on it. It's I'm not having a good time. I'm not having a good... You're gonna have a bad time. So yeah, as you can see here, guys, this is gonna be the move to the upside that we are looking for, around 7.89%. As I was saying, you know me, I'm not gonna be going for this 7.89%. I mean, technically I am, but I'm not just going to be going for that 7.89%. I'm going to be staggering myself, right? I'm going to be staggering those take profits all the way up. I would say entry point is probably going to be after this zone here. As you can see, they're very, very strong resistance from this point here. So I would like to see a congruent candle close above that zone. As you can see, the last time that we did get a couple candle closes above this zone, you can see there's one there, banging the price right back up. You can see there's another one here, banging the price right back up. So there is momentum there. If we can find it, hello, cold hard cash, money. First take profit point is going to be this horizontal here. You can see multiple levels of support, multiple reversal areas coming through here for this zone. So we're going to be first take profit there. We're going to be taking probably some more profit at this 200 EMA because that is coming down, and Viva la Resistance does like to say hello at that point. As well there. Now you can see also we're just going to be covering it in take profits, guys. We're not just going to be going for this 7.89%, especially in a market like this right now. We're likely to see some sort of trap, some sort of reversal coming through there. So yeah, pretty scarce sort of scenario coming through there. I mean, just looking at this, I mean, I'm not the biggest head and shoulders guy in the world, but looks pretty head and shoulders back up to 60k there. But we know how often head and shoulders play out, guys. You know how often they play out? 30% of the time with crypto, right? 30% of the time. That's really quite low. It's too low for me just to be blindly trading them. But it's just sometimes it's just nice to have that little bit of an edge as well. Just another piece of information, because you know us on this channel, we like to get as much information as possible and then put it into a bucket, stir it, and try the soup. And hopefully if it tastes good, then we're going to be entering a trade. What the hell that analogy was. But yes, anyway, 7.89% is what we're going for here. If that is going to come into fruition there, we do need to take into consideration as well, we did actually have that bearish divergence coming through here on the RSI, which is pretty impossible to see now. I've drawn over everything, so let me get rid of these indicators and let me you can see this little yellow line coming down here, right? That's a bearish divergence coming through. It's obviously caused quite a lot of resistance, so that's definitely a thing to be watching out for when we do see us coming up to that sort of price action, that sort of area there, in terms of reversal points. Oh, goodness me. Now, moving on to, in terms of the RSI, just in general, guys, we are pretty central. So we've got room for movement. It's not too bad. We are setting higher lows here. Obviously, we've got this low here, and then we're setting higher lows. We're setting higher lows. So overall, yes, progressive to the upside. I would ideally like to clip... Not that zone. I'd like to clear this zone, and then we can actually talk about coming up even further. And that's basically going to mean we're going to be bullish if we clear this zone. But just please, 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 please prepare for resistance, because it's not like we've not seen it before. We need to take that into consideration there, guys. And yeah, that's what I'd say about that. Now, whoa. Talking about the MACD here, obviously we did talk about the idea of another cycle coming through here on the longer term, the midterm time frame, the midterm time frame. So yeah, as you can see here, guys, this is what we are looking for in terms of reversal point. If we do see a humongous downtrend, if we do see Bitcoin start to fall off a cliff, a breakdown scenario here on the short-term time frame, we need to be watching this. We need to be watching this and planning for that reversal, right? The reversal in the trend, right? So yeah, that's another point to be looking out for as well. I mean, to be honest, because Bitcoin's been raging, because it's been ranging, I've pretty much been doing, like, saying the same thing all week. So yeah, it's not great, but yeah, we're still here. We're still here. I'm here to do some altcoins as well, guys. So get ready for that as well. You can see volume is actually trending down quite strongly, actually. Is my head in the way? No, my head's not in the way. You can see volume's actually trending down there, guys. And when volume starts to trend down like that, we could see a bit of smart money coming through. We could see humongous pumps in the volume. When I say pumps in the volume, I don't mean pumps in Bitcoin. I mean, it could be a humongous dump in Bitcoin, but a nice big volume stick, as we have seen coming through here, right? So yeah, a couple of things to be looking out for there in terms of the volume, right? I can't speak today, right? But yeah, in terms of the rod machine coming through here, you can see we are actually challenging all major moving averages here. Well, most of the major moving averages here, guys, because we've got the 55, the 21, the 10 simple, and also the price action channel, which does determine the direction of the trend. And as you can see there, guys, we are in the white undecided candle area. And that basically means sideways. We're ranging. And to be honest with you, we are. We absolutely are. So when we get a breakout from this range, right, we're gonna be changing this candle to blue and hopefully starting a nice bit of an uptrend coming through there. We get 2 blue candles. That's where the money is. That's where the money is, baby. We usually start some sort of uptrend coming through from there. So yeah, not too bad, not too bad. So it's definitely something else to be looking out for there in terms of the old waddy wad McWad machine. So yeah, and yeah, not too bad. That's pretty much the midterm covered there for Bitcoin. Let's move to the longer term time frame and see what's going on over here. As you can see, rising parallel channel continuously. We've been in this for God knows how long now, since the 18th of July, riding the support all the way up here. Really, really quite nice. We are sat on the cusp of the support there. Hopefully we can hold it. If not, 53k. Hello, that's the resistance point to be looking out for. Hopefully we don't. We've got very nice strong point on the volume profile visible range there at around 49k, 47k, 45k. So this sort of area here, we know if we do dump off a cliff, we've probably got a lovely bit of support there, lovely bounce point coming through from there. So yeah, nice interesting stuff to be looking out for there. Ideally, what do we want? Ideally, we want to bang it right up, right? Ideally, we want to bang it right up from here. But we are below all major moving averages coming through here. We have actually seen... We've lost the bull market barrier, guys. We've lost the bull market barrier coming through there. Let me get rid of the WOD for now. Lost the bull market barrier coming through, and that's obviously very bearish when that does happen. So annoyingly, hopefully we don't actually lose this zone. If we do, then I would say 45k is definitely on the cards. That sort of area. 48k seems to be the attractive point to be looking out for. As you can see, this whole sort of section is going to be the point to be looking out for. As you can see, hopefully if we do not lose this zone and we bounce at 55, 56, we have tested it once already. We are still in a bit of a macro downtrend coming through here. If we can bounce, I would be looking at targets from around 60k. We do have a very strong point as well, 61,000 there. Let's bring up some moving average eyes, and we'll see. Yeah, we got 55 moving average coming through as well at 57k. Price action channel at around 58k. We know about the price action channel. We just discussed that direction of the trend. So yeah, not the worst case scenario, but I just don't want to see us lose this trend line, right? If we lose this trend line, we have the breakdown of this chart pattern here, it's going to be really, really rough end to December, right? And we don't want that, right? We really don't want that. We want to see us progressively bang it up, clear the bull market barrier, clear this dirty gray box zone from all-time highs there, well, previous all-time highs, and basically ride that wave up and hopefully find all-time highs yet again. Now, that's going to be the ideal sort of scenario that we're looking for here for Bitcoin. But yeah, that's pretty much, as I said the same thing like a couple of times here throughout the week here, because nothing is really happening. We've been ranging for quite a while now. Overall here on the weekly, right, we are seeing the, to be fair, we've got 2 days and 13 hours left of this weekly, and yeah, it does look like it's going to be another red candle. Right? If I get rid of this, it does look like it's going to be another red candle, guys. Which, to be honest, as long as we don't actually get below 53,400, then it's fine. It is fine. It's not great. It's not the most ideal scenario because we do want to see a nice bit of progression coming through here. How nice would it be if we had 3 weeks again like that? It would be bringing us up to like 60, 70, $80,000 for Bitcoin. That would be amazing. But let's be realistic. If we're seeing a nice a candle like this, right, and say we end the week and it's still just ranging in the sideways motion like we are seeing here on the short term, that's absolutely fine because we do have this low at 53K. This is going to be acting as a higher low, guys, which is signifying a curl over in the trend, and that could basically mean probably something along the lines of this, right? That's going to be the ideal sort of scenario there. And to be honest, if you look at actually this trend coming up from here, that's healthy, right? That's a healthy uptrend. It's nice. It's absolutely fine. We don't want to be climbing Everest here. We want to just be just riding the trend because it's our friend. We ride that bad boy till the end, right? We got Lauren in the chat then. I see on the stream there, Lauren. Feeling juicy, Chester. Yes, I'm feeling juicy this morning. Juicy. Anyway, threw me off there. But yeah, nice to see you on the stream there. Do appreciate you stopping by. And 19 likes as well, guys. Do appreciate if you could smash that like button. It does help me out tremendously in terms of the YouTube algorithms. Now, let's get a bit more data, because we're done with Bitcoin now, guys. We're done with Bitcoin. Let's get some more data. Oh, I did want to say about, just quickly, the RSI coming through here, guys. I just got another point for the daily. As you can see, we are ranging, guys. We're ranging, which actually does bring the RSI actually up there. And if we are going to see us ranging and bringing the RSI up here, we're going to see a resistance point come through. So this basically makes me want to... it makes me want to talk about the idea of us carrying on ranging here, something along the lines of this, and seeing us probably come to this sort of area here. Still sat at 56K there, guys. But if this is going to actually come into fruition, we need to take into consideration that the resistance could actually be formed a lot earlier than predicted here on the RSI, on the daily. And we know how strong that can be. So just please be aware of that. And use that information to your advantage, right? Use it to your advantage. But yeah, it's pretty much that covered. Let's talk about now. Let's talk about fear ingredient next, because everyone's still in their caves. They're still scared. There's no one's coming out. The tigers are hunting us. No, yeah, it's still a very fearful time here for crypto. And to be honest, I'm not surprised. I'm really not surprised. We have literally been... we've been ranging literally for so long after an insane dump to the downside for quite a while in terms of this downtrend, right? So I think at the start of November and stuff like that, everyone was like, oh, it's going to be insanely bullish. Right, where am I? Yeah, start of November, it was everyone was thinking, oh, we're going to be insanely bullish and stuff like that. But because everyone thinks that we're going for 100K by the end of the year, and it's just like, come on, man. It's getting ever so unrealistic now. Hey, if we get to 100K by the end of the year, amazing. Great stuff. Amazing stuff for Bitcoin. Amazing stuff for all of us. It's going to really help all of us and all of our portfolios, right? But all I'm seeing is YouTubers like, we're still going to 100K. We're still going to get there, guys. And I feel like they're just just saying it just to help their views, right? Because if they're insanely bullish, then they're gonna be getting more views. It's fact, right? But to be honest with you, I don't see 100K Bitcoin by the end of the year, right? I really don't, unless we see an insane amount of investors and stuff like that. I really don't see it happening. So we just need to be a bit more realistic about this, guys. In my opinion, I don't see us hitting 100K. Maybe we bang it up and we see 80K. But if we see, if we're going to see 100K by the end of the year, then we're going to be banging through all major trend lines from previous all-time highs. Like, it's just very unlikely for this to be happening, right? I really don't see this happening anytime soon. So I'm just prepare for that, right? you know me. I'll always be as honest as I can with you guys, whether it's detrimental to the channel or not. I don't mind about that. But yeah, I will be honest. I don't see us hitting 100K by the end of the year. But if we do get anywhere, it's going to be 82K, 85K, that sort of area, right? That's going to be the ideal sort of scenario there. But yeah, that's pretty much Bitcoin covered there. Let's jump to the Bitcoin dominance, because guys, hello, altcoin money coming through there. Ideally, guys, this is actually looking really good. We're seeing a nice downtrend actually come through here. If we see the Bitcoin dominance come to around 40% there, it's going to be one, we could have a bounce point, and that's obviously a very, very knowledgeable point to be looking out for there, because if we do have a bounce point from this zone, we need to take into consideration the idea of altcoins taking a bit of a hit, right? Granted, we could actually bang altcoins around 10% if Bitcoin breaks out here. Where are we? If Bitcoin breaks out into a nice like 7.81% gain there, Bitcoin dominance is down, guys. We could see altcoins, literally some of them bang at like 10-20% there. That's gonna be very, very good, very progressive, if we can see that. In terms of a downtrend for this, it's looking really quite nice. So yeah, it's definitely another piece of information to be looking out for. Now, should we have a look at the subscriber count? Because we banged it, guys. We hit the target, 3,402 today. Amazing stuff there. I think we'll go for like 3,410 by the end of the stream. So 8 subscribers away, guys. And if you are new, I do stream every single day, Monday to Friday. Altcoin videos coming out every day as well. Amazing stuff there. Do appreciate all the subs and all the likes coming through there. 21 likes as well. Amazing stuff there. Should we do some positions? Because I said, guys, we're doing a little bit of a give back to the audience today. So yeah, there's going to be some positions coming through. I'm just going to scalp through using this sideways money indicator, and this is what we use on a daily basis in a premium scalp package, guys. And it's pretty god mode, right? It works in a ranging market, which we're ranging right now, so it's pretty much perfect, right? So you see, we go in a sideways motion. This is a sideways motion. We hit the central point. This is an activation zone. We have a wick outside the zone. We take a long from here, right? We take a long on the candle body close. We long it up to the central zone. Amazing stuff there. You can see, look at that, around 1.3%. It's a scalping package, guys. So yeah, 1.3% there. Same scenario coming out. You get a wick below the zone, candle body close. Literally banging it up again. Another long position coming through there. Another 1.28% there. Amazing stuff there. We did get a candle body close below the zone, so that actually makes it invalid, right? So yeah, let's the same scenario here. Wick outside the zone, long it back up. Amazing stuff. So let's look at some positions coming through, see if we can get some a nice live position for you guys to be thinking about and doing some research on that. Love Dealer says Harry Potter with a beard. That's funny. My brother definitely looks more like Harry Potter than me, I'll tell you that. And if you want to go check out my brother, guys, go check out Bitcoin Beats on YouTube. Amazing YouTuber, amazing trader. But yeah, he is my older brother as well. So yeah, same accent, just darker hair, I would like to use these indicators, says Lethal Mind. There's a 7-day free trial if you want to use it, man, with like a tutorial and everything like that as well. So yeah, let's find some positions coming through there for this indicator. As you can see, wick outside the zone, candle body close, long it up. Wick outside the zone, candle body close, long it up. Take profits out of the wazoo coming through here. Really good stuff. So yeah, let's try and find some live ones. And this is how I can scalp like 100 charts at once using this indicator. It's pretty god mode, right? So yeah, I can just literally just go through my watch list, just checking every chart to see if any of them is valid. So what we are seeing here, like for Solana, right? You can see we're actually riding this wave up at this point in time. We are still in this ranging here on the hour. So because you can see it's sideways. The direction of this channel right now is sideways. So if we do get a nice wick outside the zone here and a candle body close there around this 238, that sort of area, then it's going to be perfect for a nice short position back down to this range. And in terms of percentage for that, it's going to be around near enough a 2% gain there, guys. And that's obviously a spot trade. That's without leverage. Imagine you're leveraging those bad boys. So yeah, just a little example of potential position to be looking out for there, because we're sideways in the range. We've got a nice central point activated, and we're looking for that wick and the candle body close, right? Let's have a look at some other charts coming through there. Theta's not valid. FTT's not valid. Oh, hello, money. This could be a nice trade position here for Phil Mitchell, FIL. As you can see here, guys, we do have sideways range, as I was just talking about there. This could be a very, very nice long position coming through here. We got a nice sideways range. We've got a nice wick outside the zone here. A couple of wicks outside the zone there. We're going to have a stop loss below the lowest wick there, around 52.56. And then we're basically going to be riding this wave up, hopefully going for around that 1.88% there. And you can see so you got a 0.82% stop loss there. We're going to have our first take profit at around 1%, central point coming through that. Once we hit our first take profit, guys, we take our stop loss and we move our stop loss to our entry. So basically, we're banking that profit. We're banking that 1%. If we see the reversal coming through there, it's not the end of the world. We're still going to make that money. It's as simple as that. But yeah, if this does ride up, we are going to be looking at around near enough a 2% gain there. So yeah, definitely something to be looking out for the future. Well, for now. We've got, let's have a look at some other things coming through there. See here, we've got sideways range, wicks outside the zone, candle body closes outside of here, but there's no touch of the central point, right? So it's not a valid ranging zone there for XMR. Luna, still nothing valid on Luna. As you can see here, guys, this was a position for IOTA. And this is just shows this indicator, right? So you've got sideways ranges we were talking about, middle point getting touched in terms of an activation point. You come down, wick outside the zone here, candle body close there at this point here. You're going to be taking a long from here, guys. You're going to be taking a long from here because you're on the lower side of the range, going for around that 1.73%. First take profit, halfway point in between, 0.96%. Stop loss, 1.16. You've already hit a take profit. Stop loss to take profit. You're already making money. It's as simple as that, right? So yeah, it's very, very good scalping indicator. Just a couple of positions that we have found live there. Not too bad at all. And yeah, guys, if you did want a free trial for this, you can. It's on the website. You can use this indicator for 7 days for free if you want to go test it out. And yeah, also in the package, you get access to the premium, the private Telegram group. And I personally post 5 trades per day in this Telegram group, right? So you're getting 25 trades a day, no, 25 trades a week, 5 days a week, and 100 trades a month for literally like it's like $20 or something. So yeah, you can try it out for 7 days if you want. But yeah, that's pretty much all I want to say about. Let's see if I can find any more positions coming through here. And you can see how quick and easy it is to scalp so many charts. I've got a massive watch list of the top 50 cryptocurrencies there, and I'm going to be going to the 100 to 50 to 100 now, and I've already scalped 50 charts here looking for potential positions here. So like, it's just a good example. BTT here, you can see sideways action, nice wick outside the zone. You can see candle body close here. Oh, that's not the right one. You can see candle body close there, and you short that bad boy all the way down there. So yeah, really not too bad in terms of percents for that. Another 1.5%, 1.45% there. So yeah, money, cold hard cash. Yeah, that's just one of the ways that I scalp the markets every day, guys. But yeah, moving on. Let's move on to my 3 altcoins of the day, guys. This is 3 altcoins that I've chosen to showcase to you today for some professional some potential positions for you guys to be looking out for as well. And yeah, and then we're going to be doing some altcoin requests, so stay tuned and get ready for that, guys. We're ahead of schedule today, which is quite nice. 24 likes as well, amazing stuff. Should we see if we can get that to 30 likes? See if we can do that as a like target. That'd be absolutely amazing if we could, guys. Let me have a sip of my water, and then we're going to carry on. And then we're going to be doing some altcoin requests, guys. So yeah, get ready for that. Very good. Mr. Miles says, do you use your auto scalp trades as passive income? Annoyingly, I haven't found a way to automate that indicator. I would like to, but I haven't actually found a way to automate it yet. When it is automated, because I know it's like 75% profitable or something like that. So it will be a really good source of passive income, just to leave that running, obviously pinned to an exchange that's just generating continuous income through that. That's going to be really good when I do work that out, and I've got time to work that out. But I do actually have a new strategy that I'm going to be testing with that indicator today, actually, after I've streamed. And it's using the DMI as well, guys, a great indicator. Directional movement indicator, I do believe. Yeah, directional movement indicator, index, sorry, directional movement index, right? Great indicator, basically determines the strength of the trend. And I've had a couple of thoughts, because it actually does plot out when you're ranging really well. So if we're going to be using that as well as the sideways money, it could potentially be really insanely profitable and basically wean out the 25% of unsuccessful trades from that strategy, because it will basically tell us when we're not ready to be ranging and how strong the trends are going to be. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be looking at today, and hopefully if it all goes well in terms of the manual backtest that I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be implementing that into the premium package as well, just to make more gains, right? Because you all know why we're here. We're here to make money. It's as simple as that, right? Yeah, let's smash through some altcoin, these 3 altcoins today that I've chosen to showcase to you, and then we'll get through to some altcoin requests, guys. Not a problem. I forgot to like. Thanks for the reminder, says Mixologist. Do appreciate the lights coming through there, guys. Really, really do. Does help out the stream tremendously. Now, any chance on upping the mic volume? Got you on max, but so quiet. Interesting. That's interesting. Literally, I'm like maxing out my mic. Maybe I should. Is there any settings or anything I can do? Maybe it's my audio interface or something. I'm not gonna play with it on stream because it might cut out. But yeah, annoying. Volume is fine for me. That's a bit strange, actually, Lauren. I have had a few people say this before. So I don't know if it's my mic. Like, I've got a stupidly good mic, right? Spent a lot of money on that mic. But yeah, so yeah, a bit annoying. But yeah, apologies if you can't hear me. Volume is good, mic is fine. I think it might just be you, Lauren. Maybe your speakers are gone or something. I'm only playing. Let's do some altcoins, guys. Let's do some altcoins. We're going a bit crazy, right? I hear you fine. That's good. Good to know, Blocksfell. To appreciate you coming through. Right, let's have a look at my 3 altcoins today, guys. This is 3 altcoins that I've chosen to showcase to you today, and that is the first one is going to be Atom, the second one's going to be Tron, and the third one is going to be a bit of ADA as well. Amazing stuff there. Slothbag says, happy birthday, Chester. Interesting. It's not my birthday, but we're going to be making money, so yeah, it could be a birthday. I don't know what I'm on about, but yeah, it's not my birthday, man. My birthday is in September, so yeah, a long way away from that. But yeah, let's do some altcoins already. The first altcoin of the day that I've chosen to showcase to you today is going to be a bit of Cosmos, a bit of Atom coming through here. As you can see here, guys, we do have all-time highs coming through at around $45, $44.80, that sort of area. From there, unfortunately, we have seen a confirmed couple of lower highs actually get reached there, and we can see Viva La Resistance actually coming down from this zone. Fairly strong, annoyingly. Fairly strong, but in terms of a positive outlook, guys, we have actually seen all-time highs actually get reached since, obviously, the dirty May crash coming through. From that, obviously, does show confidence in the market there for Cosmos and Atom in general, right? But what I do want to say in terms of chart patterns, we do obviously have this dirty downtrend. Obviously, November's not been friendly here. November's not been friendly, but what I do want to say is the level of support is it's noticed. We've noticed it. It's bouncing off the 200 EMA as well, coming through here on the daily, which is quite nice to see. Unfortunately, we're still below the 55, and we know how strong the support on the 55 moving average can be here, guys. So there's definitely a point to be looking out for. If we can get over that, it's going to be signifying a nice big move up to the upside there. So that's definitely something to be looking out for in terms of percentages for that potential move. Could be around a 30% gain all the way up to the top side of this downward sloping resistance line, guys. And because we've got downward sloping resistance line like this forming that resistance and a support line forming like so, a downward sloping support line, we do actually have what we call here a broadening wedge, guys. A broadening wedge, they're not my most favorite chart patterns in the world. They're not that nice. They just get wider as we go and a lot more unrealistic in terms of price action, in my opinion. But hey, it's still something to be going off. If we do see Cosmos actually banging up, I would be looking for resistance probably around this sort of zone here, around $40 there. Probably a bounce down coming through from that, and then hopefully progression and a breakout scenario from there. If we are looking for a potential breakout for the future for Cosmos, I'm going to be going on the most realistic measure move here, guys. Nothing too crazy. Still nice. Still nice, still realistic. In terms of percentages, we could be looking for around still another 32%. So in terms of gains from there, from the 55 up to that breakout zone, around 30%. And then from there, another 32% on top of that. So hey, 60%. Quick maths. So yeah, you've got a volume weighted ATR band coming up and traveling up as well. The higher that we go in terms of the price, the higher that this bad boy is going to come up. It might correlate very, very perfectly with the completion of that measure move. We are going to be all-time highs as well, guys. So please, 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 if we are going to be any sort of breakout scenario in the future here for Cosmos, for Atom here, we need to be taking profit all the way up because we know the all-time high rule. If you are at all-time highs, if you are breaking all-time highs and you're riding all-time highs and you're setting all-time highs, 80% of the time you usually retrace. So please, please, please be aware from that. Be aware of that, and don't buy the top. But yeah, that's pretty much the daily covered for Atom coming through that. I mean, we are overextended coming through on the midterm, near enough coming through to that overbought scenario there on the RSI. I mean, overall, still I mean, we are looking for a potential bearish divergence coming through that if we can't see us actually climb any higher in the price here for, you can see we've obviously got this coming down like so. If we see any sort of reversal coming through quicker and it's obviously the opposite side on the RSI, it's obviously going to be causing a lot of friction to the downside, right? So that's basically an indication that we could be seeing some resistance coming through there fairly soon for Atom. And overall, in terms of shorter trend patterns that we are seeing here, guys, we are seeing probably this trend line coming down like so. Actually, you can see the resistance falling from this zone continuously. Very, very, very strong indeed. We're actually in a breakout scenario coming through from that. So that's actually quite an interesting scenario. And the reasoning for this is, guys, when we've got these trend lines coming down like so, that's forming a falling wedge chart pattern. Falling wedge chart patterns, they tend to usually break to the upside. So there could be a breakout potential long position coming through here, but please be aware, as we just said, bearish divergence is present if we don't get over this zone in this move. If we don't get over this zone in this move, we're gonna have a bearish divergence. So the moment we see some sort of reversal, it's going to be a reversal here on the RSI. It's going to be confirmed. So we definitely need to take that into consideration. Ideally, if we do get over this zone, around $33.46 there, money, cold hard cash, we're going to be making money here. I mean, to be honest, there is going to be a long position activated fairly soon anyway. In terms of a measure move for this, we could be looking at something along the lines of this. Hello, measure move. Hello, money. Let's look at this in terms of gains here. We could be looking at around a 13 to 14.27% gain there. Very nice indeed. As I said there, guys, please be aware of that bearish divergence and also massive bounce points there. So yeah, I probably wouldn't be getting in until we've cleared this zone here around $31.70 there. $31.70, you can see the level of support we actually bounce up from this. Usually, it's quite nice. I mean, it's not the nicest in the world, but it's still present. It's still there. So even if we do get in and we set our first take profit up around this area here, you can see obviously we do have resistance here. We can actually make a little bit of money in between, right? So say we enter just after that horizontal there, we bang it up. We're still going to make around 4.65% there. Why are you crying? That's still 4.65% on a spot gain, not leveraged. That's still very profitable in terms of a position. So yeah, it's definitely something to be looking out for as well. Now also, we do have the 200 EMA as well there, guys. 200 EMA is acting as hopefully support if we can get a candle body close above it here. That's going to be the ideal sort of scenario there. But you can see the level of resistance that we are seeing from this moving average there. So yeah, definitely another thing to take into consideration for a bit of Atom, a bit of Cosmos there. But yeah, that's going to be your daily update today on Cosmos. Hope you've enjoyed it and hope you do some research and potentially profiting from this cheeky position that we are looking for here. Obviously, I'm not a financial advisor, guys. Please go do your own research. You know the score. But yeah, peace out. Now that is my first altcoin of the day covered, guys. Should we have a little look at to be honest, Atom doesn't actually really look too bad. I would say not too bad at all. Let me jump back in the chat there because I see it's been popping off about. So we've got quite a few birthdays coming through there. A couple of birthdays coming through there. Let's have a little look at the chat. We've got Christine. I have birthday today. Big shout out to you, Christine. Happy birthday. Can you look at Filecoin? Is it dead? My AVE buy is in 59. Martin, I'll have a little look at Filecoin for you, my good son. I'm going to write on a request because request list. I mean, I don't usually have a request list, but you took a lot of time to type out that long message. So yeah, I will write that out for you. I will get to that as soon as I've done my altcoins of the day. And I've got 2 left to do. So not a problem, my good sir. And 29 likes, unbelievable. We're going to keep going. Phoenix is late. Yo, what's up? Sorry I'm late, man. Not a problem, man. I think my PC's making a funny noise. Give it a punch, it'll be fine. The birthdays are trolling. Yeah, it's a common YouTube joke, right? It's you get happy birthdays every day, right? Every day you come on stream, happy birthday, Chester. Happy birthday, mate. It's just like it's not my goddamn birthday, man. But yeah, let's move on to my second altcoin of the day, guys. Mr. Mars, don't hit it. No, it's the case on my PC. There's like a little bit that's like loose or something. So sometimes it just turns into like this vibrating thing. It's really quite annoying. So yeah, just give it a little hit and it clicks it back in. Yeah, TRON. Let's start with TRON on the daily, I think, guys. Money. Cold hard cash to be made here. My second altcoin of the day that I've chosen to showcase to you today, guys, is going to be a bit of TRON. As you can see here, guys, we're starting off here on the daily. Multiple horizontals coming through from all-time highs there for TRON. I mean, you can see this symmetrical triangle chart pattern that has been formed over the course of the last year or so. Pretty crucial stuff. If we can actually see a breakout from that, it's going to be quite progressive. And when I say progressive, I mean we're going to be long in it. We're going to be making money, right? Let's have a look at a measure move for that. We're going to be looking at something along the lines of this, guys. It's going to be really quite big, quite greedy. So we're not going to be going for the whole thing here. In terms of good news, we are still miles away from all-time highs in terms of the live price, now trading at like 10 cents there. So we still got a long way to go in terms of gains if we are going to see us actually progress up to the top side, right? It's not going to be too bad at all. So if we are looking for a measure move like so, it's going to be pretty big. In terms of percentages there, guys, obviously, speculatively speaking on where we're actually going to break here along this downward sloping currently resistance line. This is going to be interesting to see where we're going to break. Around 67% to take advantage of in a big swing if we are going to be looking at that. Obviously, we're not just going to be going straight for 67%. We're going to be staggering those take profits all the way up. And this is why I've got all these major horizontals coming through here around 12 cents, 13 cents, 14 cents, 14.9, 16.2. Just at crucial reversal points, because we can see for a start, you can see resistance point from this one coming through here. You can see resistance point coming through from this one here. You can see support coming through as well from here as well. So yeah, there's multiple levels to basically take in profit. We're not just going to be riding the wave all the way up. And the reason for this is, guys, is because we got to stagger those take profits, because there's going to be reversals. There's going to be traps. If we're staggering take profits all the way up, we're going to be banking that money. We're not just going to be like, oh my God, I'm making so much money. And then boom, you get a massive reversal and you're like, I've just given back all my profit. No, that's not why we're here. We're here to make money, not give it back. We're here to make, not take. So yeah, another positive scenario here for this potential long position is actually we do have an upward sloping parallel channel as well. You can see the resistance coming through from this top zone. Bit of spillage at the end here, but resistance nonetheless. You can see the resistance coming through there. You can see actually the support that we have formed here. Granted, yes, we did fall. We have bounced on the 200 EMA, but this is a very, very crucial zone here, guys, because you can see the correlation inside of this area, right? This is very, very important. We've got all the major moving averages here. We've got the 10 simple, we've got the price action channel, we've got the 21 EMA, and also the 55 EMA as well. And this is very, very crucial, because if we can get over that, they're going to be acting as support. We've got this trend line coming down from the all-time high. That's going to be acting as support. We're going to be in a breakout scenario. We're going to be reclaiming this parallel channel. It's just going to be so much goddamn support below us. The chances of us losing this trade are just it's pretty slim, right? So yeah, it's looking very, very nice if we can actually claim this, because of the support that we will actually have below it. It's just going to be so ridiculous, right? Like the support of a dam, from like damming a river, right? That sort of support. The dam's not going to break, right? We're gonna be in the water chilling. So yeah, that's definitely something obviously very, very progressive. I would say first take profit is going to be this 12 cents and 12 cents and 1 there. This is not going to be an overnight position, guys. This is going to be over probably a few months or so. It's going to be a big dog. It's going to be a big dog in the pond, as we say. But yeah, definitely something to be looking out for. Let's jump down to the shorter term time frames and see if we can get a gauge on what is actually happening here. I would say straight away off the bat, we do have a pretty strong trend line coming through here in terms of level of support. And I would say we do have actually a very strong horizontal coming through here. And you can see we're actually currently testing that as well, which is a very good sign, guys, because that actually shows it's an ascending triangle, guys. Ascending triangle means progression to the upside. It means continuation to the upside, right? If that is going to come to fruition, then we could be looking at a nice big move. Well, small move, but still big nonetheless. Obviously, we're still on the 4 hour, so really not too bad. Still, it's going to be around a 5.88% trade there. If you are looking for a bit of a daily trade there, that's something to be looking out for, right? Probably over the course of a few days or so, but still quite nice, right? And that's why it's claimed my altcoin of the day today, because there's some nice potential there for TRON at the moment. And I would say there's definitely space for growth, which is really what we want to see here. What we want to see here, around 5.88%. But yeah, that is going to be my second altcoin of the day today, guys, and your daily update. So please go check out these positions and obviously do your own research. I'm not a financial advisor because there is definitely some potential moolah, money, cold hard cash to be made here when Tron does break out, right? I would expect probably a little bit of resistance first, but there's definitely a breakout zone to be looking out for. Now, let me bring up the chat again. Tron just slow and steady, says Slothbag. Yeah, to be fair, it doesn't really look too bad, right? Doesn't look too bad in terms of a breakout scenario. And Mr. Mars is saying, Tron, really? Hey, man, you can hate on the coin as much as you want. You can hate on Doge, you can hate on SHIB. But people are still making money out here. If we're going to make money on the coin, hey, at the end of the day, we're traders. We're not hodling, Tron. Sod that. No, obviously, no disrespect to the Tron hodlers out there, of course. Diversity and all of that. No, but obviously we're like day traders here. So if we're going to be seeing a price wanting to swing up, we're going to be sweet charioting and making that money coming through there. So yeah, what's like 6%? It's quite nice, right? Obviously still a spot trade, not too bad. Stuart said not looked at glitch in a while. I have looked at glitch, Stuart. It's just pretty stagnant right now. Waiting for another leg up, but yeah, it's nice. It's not looking too bad. I did sell quite a bit of it. I think it was like $3 or something. I might be wrong, but I did sell. I think it was like a 30% chunk of my bag when Glitch actually banged it up, and I was like, yep, I'm happy with that. And now it's pulling back. I'm like, yep, I'm coming back in, right? Accumulation phase at its finest, right? And at the end of the day, I'm going to be accumulating more coins by doing this, selling the top, buying the dips as we are riding that uptrend. Lee Rico says, thanks, Chester. 10K on Tron with your FA. Absolutely not, my good sir. I'm not about the FA. It's just educational purposes only. So if you are going to win this trade or you're going to lose this trade, at the end of the day, you're responsible. No, of course, it's just educational purposes only. And yeah, hopefully, this is definitely something I'm going to be looking for anyway. Please do not go and take any of these trades that I'm saying. Please don't. Please don't. What I would say is go and bring up the chart. You can copy my TA from an educational standpoint, learn it yourself, and then make your own decision on whether you want to enter or not. Nice, Mr. Mars, nice. Love it of Alien Worlds, man. That's launching soon, isn't it, Alien Worlds? Only joking. I know, man. I'm joking. I just got to protect myself, right? I've been thinking about doing like an economics degree just so I don't have to like deal with all this not financial advice and all that stuff. If I've got an economics degree, I could just be like, yeah, this is financial advice, guys. Obviously it's not, but yeah, if I had an economics degree, I could legally actually do that, which would be quite cool. But yeah, let's move on to my third and final altcoin of the day today, guys. It's been live for a while already. What am I thinking of then? Thinking of an NFT game that's waiting to pop. Unless they've got an announcement coming through or something. I'm going to look at that. I'm going to write that down actually. Because I swear it was TLM that wasn't. I'm thinking of ILV, right? Illuminum or something. I think that's not launched yet. But Alien Worlds does have something coming through, I'm sure. Alien Worlds announcement. Not bad. Whoa. Got that song on my headphones. You are thinking of Illuminum. Yes, I am, sir. My third and final altcoin of the day that I've chosen to showcase to you today is ADA, a bit of Cardano. Obviously, it's not been behaving very nicely recently, guys. We have been trending down for quite a while. We have been seeing literally all-time highs, obviously getting tapped, reached around $3 there, pretty progressive. From there, Viva resistance being very, very strong to the downside here, very, very strong in this downtrend. And at the end of the day, it is a healthy downtrend, right? It is a healthy downtrend. What I do want to say is the support is not too bad, right? We have actually found it most recently, and we did see quite a big pump up in ADA yesterday, right? Quite a big pump up, giving a bit of hopium into the air there. We saw about a 10% gain or something for ADA there. We have seen a bit of a retracement today, down around 3.26% there. Nothing too crazy, but at the end of the day, guys, we're still in this downtrend, right? We're still in this this falling parallel channel, right? Yes, technically a bull flag scenario, right? Technically a bull flag scenario because it is a parallel channel at the top of an uptrend, right? It is technically a bull flag scenario, and these tend to usually break to the upside, right? But with the confidence of ADA at the moment, we have still got a little bit of a way to go to actually get to this breakout scenario, right? In terms of percentages of how far we are away there, it's going to be around 18% before we get there. But after that, if we can get there, the breakout scenario is going to be really, really quite progressive, right? So I would be inclined to go on the most recent uptrend in terms of a measure move here. Say, speculatively speaking, could be something along the lines of this, and let's get that lined up nicely, and then we could be looking at something along the lines of around a 24.53% gain there, probably bringing the price up to $2.38. But let's just take a step back, because $2.36 sort of area, you can see actually the resistance that we actually find from this area, guys. Very, very strong indeed. So if we are going to see measure move completion here, we're probably going to find a big pullback coming through as well. Now, with that being said, I would say also there's multiple take profits along the way in terms of support points and resistance points to be looking out for there. So yeah, interesting stuff coming through. Just be careful if you are looking for any sort of position like this for ADA. Stagger those take profits, because you could easily get reversed on. You could easily get wrecked coming through here. So yeah, not too bad overall for ADA, because we have seen a bit of confidence, a bit of hope coming through there most recently. But I just think they're lacking a bit on what's going on in terms of technology and stuff like that. And they need to put out more announcement. They need to show a bit more confidence in the space, considering the position that they are in terms of the coin market cap right now. I think they're like 4th or 5th or something in terms of the market cap race for crypto at the moment. I would expect a bit more, right? They are testing great things in Africa. They're doing really, really well. If you haven't seen the Cardano Africa video, go check that on YouTube. They've got some really, really big plans for the future for that continent. But at this point in time, it's just slacking off, and that's why we're seeing a lot of the prices sort of decline, right? But yeah, in terms of yesterday's pump, not too bad. We are seeing a bit of a correction on the midterm. We are seeing all major moving averages get tested here. We've got the 55, the 21, the 10 simple, and also the price action channel. If we can bounce here, that's going to be ideal scenario to the upside. I would expect more resistance again, probably at this zone. You can see here, very, very strong resistance. If we can get over this, then it's going to be looking really, really quite progressive in terms of level of support. You can see actually the bounce back from this level here. Very strong indeed. If that is going to come to fruition, probably looking something along the lines of this would be really, really quite nice to see for ADA. And to be honest, it has needed it, right? And then we can jump back to the daily and talk about the potential for that massive breakout scenario. But overall, guys, I would say we do need a bit more from ADA at this point in time, but to be honest, reflecting on the price of it right now at $1.66, if you are an ADA head and you've been hodling this for so long, you can easily see 100% gain if we're going to be banging it back to all-time highs there. So yeah, massive potential there for ADA if they can sort themselves out, right? If they can sort themselves out. They're not in the top 5 or top 10 for without a reason, right? So they've obviously got something there. It just needs a bit more behind it, right, at this point in time. They need to kind of sort out their marketing and stuff like that. They need to just take a step back and go again, because I think this whole smart contract thing that they did coming through here, and this obviously had a lot of FOMO in, it's kind of done the whole Matic scenario when it bangs up quite aggressively, and then we just trend down for God knows how long, because everyone's just lost all the confidence, right? So yeah, we're waiting for this to sort of end here, and then we can be looking at nice progression. But yeah, progression, I would say, nice breakout scenario is going to be around 24.53%, looking for that. Don't know why I went to the 5 minute. Let's jump down to the hourly and see what's going on here. Falling wedge chart pattern, just looking straight away, I would say pretty strong trend line coming down from this high there. Let's draw that in ever so quickly. That's going to be the trend line to the from the all-time high, from that high in terms of the uptrend. We do have a falling wedge chart pattern coming through there, guys. So if we are looking for a little bit of a scalp here, falling wedges tend to usually break to the upside, guys. So we definitely need to look at this for a nice little cheeky potential long position there. You can pretty much find a trade on most charts here, especially for crypto. You can see this is what we could be looking for there. Around 2, it's only 2.2% there. Still nice percent gains. Wouldn't be getting it until we've cleared the 21 moving average and also the 10 simple there as well. So looking probably entry around this 167. Probably would actually wait till we get over this high there and then probably ride that wave up, something along the lines of that. But yeah, not too bad overall for ADA in terms of a nice scalp there. But yeah, overall needs a bit more momentum to get there. But yeah, that's going to be your daily update, and the last altcoin of the day today is ADA. Now let's have some. I'm gonna have some water, take a breath, and then we're gonna do some altcoins, guys. It's the altcoin request part of the show, but before that, we're gonna do a giveaway. Do a giveaway, guys. Love a giveaway, right? That's nice. I think you need an economics degree and 10 years of experience to become chartered. That's annoying. I just thought it was an economics degree. Damn. Well. Won't be doing that. Will not be doing that. I like to be honest, I like to more educate. It's just quite annoying saying not financial advice, all that stuff, right? And yesterday was the first 24 hours. They had 20 million transactions. They didn't have to shut down. I guess that's good. Lyrico says madness. I'm just going to take a little sec, guys, to catch my breath because I'm going pretty crazy. But we're an hour stream today, guys. We're an hour stream today. I just need to check another chart, actually. So I'm testing a strategy on something else. We all good. We're not losing. We're winning. Community full of winners. If you guys did want to join our Telegram community, the link is in the description of the chat. And if you did want continuous video updates, I do have a link to my CryptoChester feed where I just I don't like to pollute the Telegram, like our community chat, with loads of videos and stuff like that. Just because I think it's just a bit long for everyone involved. So I do have a separate feed for that. If you guys want to follow that, the link is in the description for the Telegram group as well. But yeah, let's do Filecoin, and then let's do TLM, and then some more altcoins. But first things first, let's do a giveaway, guys. I want to give you guys a week trial on the WOD machine, which is an indicator that I use all day, every goddamn day. And obviously, I'm sure you guys are fairly familiar with it now. Volume weighted ATR bands coming through there. We've got all the major moving averages. We've got really, really strong pivot points as well that we use. Price action channel to determine the trend there. It's a pretty god mode indicator. So I'm going to give we'll do 1 week for free, right? 1 week for free to test it out, see if you like it. So yeah, I'm thinking of a number between. Should we do let's do 3 giveaways, right? Let's give you guys, because there's only like 33 of you watching. Let's give 3 of you the option, not the option. Let's give 3 of you the prize to win this, right? So yeah, I'm gonna think of a number between 1 and 10. First person to get it is gonna win a week on the WOD machine, and then we're gonna do 2 more giveaways straight after that, guys. So yeah, number between 1 and 10. Let me know. You're going to win a week on the WOD machine. This is pretty god mode stuff. Yeah, Mr. Miles straight away, number 4, banged it. Number 4. If it's going to load, right? Well, obviously it's green screen. Yeah, there you go. There we go. You can see number 4. I'm not cheating. It's number 4. Cyber, that's cheating, man. But yeah, let's do 2 more giveaways, guys. So Mr. Miles, drop me a message on Telegram and I'll get you added to the WOD machine for 1 week, my good sir. The next thing I'm going to be doing is farmyard animals. Farmyard animals. I'm writing one down. If you can guess a farm animal that that I've written down on my pad, you're going to win a week on the WOD machine as well there, guys. And then after that, we're going to do another giveaway as well. We're going to do 3 giveaways of the WOD machine for a week. Get those farm animals going. Let's get the music back on. Yeah, to be honest, guys, you do have quite a strong chance of winning these giveaways because there's like hardly anyone here. So it's not goats, guys. You're saying goats. It's not goats. Brilliant. It's not cow either. Moo. Jerry, should I give it to you, Jerry? Hen? Is a chicken a hen? Is a hen a chicken? I should probably know that, shouldn't I? But yeah, I've got chicken on the pad, guys. I really need to get a new post-it note thing, right? But yeah, you can kind of see chicken. Yeah, you can see chicken. There we go. Chicken on the pad. So So I think I'm going to give it to Jerry, and I'm going to give it to Lethal Mind as well, because he was first to say chicken. So Jerry, drop me a message on Telegram. I'll get you added to the WOD machine for 1 week for free, my good sir. And same with you again, Lethal Mind. And you're basically going to get a chance to use this indicator that I use. Volume weighted ATR bands, really good moving averages as well, guys. You can basically edit all moving averages as well. Very, very good. All major pivot points as well there. We've got the fractals coming through there. We've got price action channels coming through there. It's pretty insane, right? Pretty great indicator. So yeah, you can basically have a trial on that for free. Amazing stuff. Now, female chicken is a hen, I think. Interesting. Now, one more. I did say I'd do one more, guys. So one more to give one more of you the chance to win. It's all about winning today. We're here to win. Let's do. Should we do? I've done numbers. I've done farm animals. Let's do fruit. Let's do fruit. Why not? Let's do fruit. Because it's very juicy in here. Yep. So I've written down a piece of fruit. Let me know. Let me know, guys. If you want to win a week on this indicator. Thank you, bro. You're the man. God is good. Not a problem, man. I mean, Mr. Miles, you've won it again, but I'm gonna give someone else the chance. You're really quite fast at typing. Phoenix, unfortunately, it's not mango. Probably should have chose mango though. Like my favorite fruit, right? Juicy fruit. Lee Rico, you won. Apple, my good sir. And that's going to be it, guys, for the giveaways. So yeah, Lee, drop me a message, and all the other winners, drop me a message on Telegram. I'll get you added to the WOD machine for a week, and you guys can test it out. It's basically what I use to make my cash. I used to make my money, right? So yeah, it's all good. It's one of the tools I used to make my money. But yeah, all good coming through there. Let's get rid of all these pivot points because they're pretty goddamn annoying. Yeah, nice to see all of you contributing in the giveaway. And I will be doing a giveaway every single day, right? Every single goddamn day. Let's do, what do we say next? It was Filecoin, and then we're doing Alien Worlds, right? So is it Filecoin Phil? Am I wrong? Or is it File? Let me know, guys. I'm not sure. Is this Filecoin? Is this Filecoin? Yeah, if Mr. Miles is giving you his win, drop me a message on Telegram. Just say that he gave you his win. I see that he's giving it to Hero Optimist at the moment. You are not Cyber. Don't worry, you're not. We doing winners every day, guys. Don't worry. Is Filecoin this Phil? Bit of Phil? Not sure. FIL. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it is. Interesting. I didn't think it was for some reason. I don't know why. But yeah, let's jump. Let's take a step back and let's do some fresh TA, because this is obviously we can talk about this TA ever so quickly, right? We do have symmetrical triangle chart pattern broke to the upside, 11% made to the upside in terms of a nice long position there, not bad at all. And then vice versa, we're breaking down to the downside here as well, money being made continuously. So yeah, that TA does work. I just want to do some fresh TA, fresh. I'm so fresher, so free. Yeah, so let's get rid of this as well. Let's do some fresh TA, fresh juicy TA. You like the juice? Someone liked that yesterday, didn't they? Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, so trendline probably coming down to something along the lines of that. Pretty strong, pretty strong. I would say we've obviously got a low here. Higher lows being set continuously, and this is the most recent low. Still acting as a higher low because it's not formed a new low there. So we could actually be banging through some sort of trend line coming through, and yeah, that does correlate with that low coming through. So yeah, that's something that I would be looking for there, guys. In terms of a congruent bounce point, in terms of a level of support, we are looking at this, and it's pretty strong. If you guys want Mr. Mars's hack, sorry to give your hack away, Mr. Mars, but he basically has the stream quicker, so he gets the information faster, so he gets the chance to basically enter quicker. Brilliant. So yeah, Phil. Bit of Phil. Let's do something on this, right? I'm here today to give you an update on Filecoin, a bit of fill coming through here. As you can see, guys, we've obviously got all-time high point coming through from here around $236. You can see actually resistance playing out very, very strong along these zones. Most recently in September, humongous crash. Obviously, September was a dirty month for crypto, but the resistance zone that we can be looking for the future is going to be along this downward sloping trend line, right? So if we are going to see us actually bang up in the price, we are going to be looking for around $75 to $80 in terms of a price target there. We could be looking at a breakout scenario from that. But to be honest with you, oh no, all-time highs isn't there. That's all-time highs are open. But to be honest with you, all-time highs are open don't really count as a congruent zone there, because there's obviously like no trend and stuff like that. It's not very valid information in my opinion. But so yeah, as you can see here, guys, this is definitely gonna be a resistance point to be looking out for there for Filecoin in the future, around 75, 80 bucks there. If we do bang it up from here in terms of level of support that we're looking for as well, is going to be, you can see the support. It's very, very strong, very, very strong stuff indeed. We are currently in, we're definitely closer to test this support than we are to test this resistance, right? So yeah, please be aware. Hopefully we can actually hold this. If not, we need to do a breakdown scenario, right? So we're probably going to the most recent downtrend coming through here, guys. I mean, the measure move to the lower side is probably going to be something along the lines of this, but it's going to be, for the logarithmic, it's going to throw it right the way off, guys. It's going to be far too low. So yeah, let's get rid of that and let's do on the most recent downtrend. Which is a lot less greedy, right? A lot less greedy. So this is definitely something that we could be looking for in terms of the measure move down, guys. Probably straight up in line with the volume weighted ATR band as well. Looking very, very good. Very stars are aligning, right, for that sort of take profit point to come through there. So yeah, in terms of percentages there, obviously speculatively speaking, if we do dump here, it could be around 38% gain. I mean, to be honest with you, we've got multiple levels of resistance in terms of horizontals along the way there. So there's many take profits along the way. If we do actually bang it down there, we're probably going to bounce back up before even coming anywhere near this 38% there. So yeah, just be aware of that. You're actually testing a very strong level of support in terms of a horizontal as well here, guys. You can see the resistance we did find here from before, and you can see the bounce points continuously. So hopefully we can actually bounce from this zone and see progression to the upside and start challenging all these major moving averages and actually see us come up and challenge this top side. That does bring me on to the top side price prediction. If Phil is going to bang it up here. At this point in time, we are still in a downtrend, so it's not the most attractive thing in the world, and we do have a very, very strong trend line coming down, something along the lines of this, right? So yeah, just be prepared for resistance, guys. Please be prepared for resistance, right? But in terms of breakout scenarios, we could be looking at something. First things first, we could be looking at something along the lines of this, right? Because we do have an ascending triangle, guys. They tend to usually break to the downside, but as I said, we've got very, very strong support coming through here at this zone and also this major trend line as well. So hopefully we can break to the upside here. The break out to the upside in terms of a long position for Filecoin could be looking at something along the lines of this, right? This is what we could be looking for here for a nice move up. For a nice long there. It could be around a 28% gain there, not too bad. In terms of take profit points, we're probably going to go the candle bodies there. In terms of the resistance there, I probably would bang another one there in terms of the wicks as well. You can see very, very strong resistance and strong support coming through from these zones as well. So yeah, take profit points coming through from there. Probably would bang another take profit in around that zone there. You can see how consolidatory we are between this sort of area here. So that's definitely going to be another take profit. I wouldn't be getting in until we've cleared all major moving averages here. And when I say all major moving average, I say the 21, the price action channel, and also the 55 as well, right? If we can clear all these bad boys here on the daily, then yes, it's going to be very nice for a nice long position. Another take profit is going to be at this 200 EMA. Regardless of where it lands, where we are in that trade, I would definitely be taking some profit because the resistance you can see off this purple trend line, this purple moving average, is actually really quite strong. So yeah, definitely don't forget that, guys, and please use this to your advantage in terms of information, right? But definitely a long position to be looking out for. That's one long position, right? Let's talk about the scenario if we actually bang it right the way up from there, guys. This is insanely progressive, insanely greedy, right? Pretty greedy at this point in time considering where we are in the price, but this is going to be the secondary breakout scenario from there. Obviously, we are going to see reversals along the way, guys. We're not just going to be completely banging it right the way up. But yeah, this is something to be looking out for. And it's going to be around a 98% gain there. Not even up to all-time highs there from back in April there. So yeah, it's actually still quite achievable. this altcoin itself in general is going to actually have a nice run up, because considering what we have seen recently, since obviously the huge crash and obviously this downtrend, and a lot of other altcoins have actually seen a lot of progression and seen all-time highs again from April, but obviously Filecoin has not really performed, right? It's not really performing at this point in time, but yeah, there is potential for it to perform, and if we are going to get there, we are going to be staggering take profits all the way up in terms of another massive long position as well. Volume weighted ATR band coming down to say hello as well, so definitely another point in terms of a take profit for this long position. If we break to the upside, guys, it's going to be money to be made, but just be prepared. The downside is still not out of the question there, still not out of the question. It just all depends on what we actually do right now. We could see even us coming to the end side of this descending triangle and then break up for a bit. That's why we're going to be staggering take profits, and then potentially break down for a bit, staggering take profits as well there. So yeah, we're basically just planning for all sorts of scenarios there. At the end of the day, no matter what happens with this chart, if it goes in pretty much any direction, as long as we're taking profit the whole way, we're going to be making money. It's as simple as that, right? Limiting those losses. Let's jump down to the smaller term time frames and see what we've got going on as well there. Another descending triangle, actually, quite interesting stuff there. Another descending triangle coming through there. Just what I can see straight off the bat, we do obviously have this horizontal coming through here, and this downwards slope and resistance line very strong indeed. So that is an indication for another potential breakout scenario, and below all major moving averages as well on the 4 hours. So the breakout scenario could be looking at something along the lines of this, to the upside and to the downside. That's obviously going to be really rough, and it could be signifying a bit of a bigger breakdown on the macro scale, right? So yeah, a couple of things to be looking out for there for Filecoin for the future there, but overall not too bad. Not too bad in terms of money-making opportunities, right? In terms of the coin itself, not the best, right? Because we're still trending down. We're not really performing compared to a lot of the other altcoins, right? So yeah, there's money to be made. That's what I want to say. But yeah, that's going to be an update today on Filecoin. Dun, dun, dun. It's Alien Worlds time. Alien World. I'm here today to give you a daily update on Alien Worlds TLM. As you can see here, guys, we do have a pretty strong resistance point coming down from this trend line, coming through as well. This is the point to be looking out for. I would expect resistance to come up to this zone if we are going to come up and test this again in this most current uptrend. Not looking too bad. Around 0.54 cent there. That's definitely going to be a point to be looking out for resistance. If we can break that to the upside, hello, it's going to be amazing. It's going to be a very nice long position for us to be basically fully taking advantage of there. Alien Worlds, like the NFT game at the moment, is a pretty good thing coming on, and we know how well these have been doing recently, so there's definitely room for growth, I would say. In terms of percentages here, we could be looking at around a 64.52% gain there. Really quite nice if that is going to come to fruition. I would definitely say take profit at this volume weighted ATR band, depending on where we get to there. Not take all profit, I mean take some profit. And also we do have obviously all-time high candle bodies there. That's definitely another take profit I would be looking for. And also the wicks there at previous all-time highs near enough. That's definitely because obviously you guys know I don't count all-time highs at open, right? Because they're not, the data's not essentially that valid compared to actual trends and actual price targets that have been hit. But yeah, definitely a point to be looking out for. Around 88 cents is potentially a resistance point. If we can clear that zone, then the sky is sort of the limit. But but yeah, for now these are the sorts of areas I would be looking for there. In terms of support points to the lower side, if we are going to start trending down, this is definitely a support point that we have been taking full advantage of recently. If we are going to take advantage of that again, we're probably going to be bouncing around 27 cents there. That's definitely a point to be looking out for, just because we have seen the support continuously along this zone. And with the way that this game is behaving, I think like this uptrend is very nice and strong. It's very healthy. We're seeing nice healthy pullbacks. It's actually a very valid uptrend, so I don't think we're going to be crashing down anytime soon here, guys, below this level of support. So yeah, we do have the 200, the 55, the price action channel, and the 21 currently being held up by the 21 moving average. As you can see, level of support, we could actually come down and test that around 36 cents before progressing up further. Not too bad. Ideally, I want to see a candle body close above the 10 simple. Last time we did see that run up like so, we saw a very nice uptrend, and again coming through here. So yeah, if we can get a nice candle body close above this moving average here, we could potentially see a nice uptrend coming up to test that zone around that 54-cent level, which we were just talking about, which could be signifying a very nice breakout scenario. Hello money, how are you? Moving down to a shorter term time frame here, what are we looking for? We're looking for supports, we're looking for resistances. We can definitely see one coming through around this sort of area here in terms of this trend line. We've bounced off this multiple times here, and vice versa to the top side. Another pretty strong trend line coming through here. We've got a high, we've got lower highs being set, we've got a low, we've got higher lows being set, sorry, a low, we've got higher lows being set. This is a symmetrical triangle. A symmetrical triangle at the top of an uptrend, guys, is a bullish pennant chart pattern. It's a bullish pennant chart pattern, which basically means continuation to the upside, which is obviously very, very nice indeed. Potential for a nice breakout swing position. The breakout swing position that I personally, for me, am going to be looking for here is going to be very nice, very attractive. Maybe we test the lower side first. Again, that's going to be a very, very healthy symmetrical triangle if this is going to happen there, and then the breakout scenario coming up like so. But yeah, the measure move I'm going to be looking for here, guys, is going to be, in terms of, when I say measure move, I'm talking about a long position I'm going to be potentially taking here. It's going to be something along the lines of this, right? Obviously, still speculatively speaking on where we're going to break out of this bullish pennant chart pattern. But if we do, when we do, we're going to be making money, right? It's as simple as that. In terms of a percentage gain for this, around 26.20% gain. They're not too bad. We're going to be above all major moving averages hit on the midterm time frame. We've got a volume weighted ATR band coming through as well. Looking very, very progressive indeed for a lovely take profit. As you guys know, I'm not just blindly going to be going for this 26%. I'm going to be staggering my take profits all the way up, because we can reverse. We can easily reverse, right? And if we're 10-20% up, guys, and we're going for that 26%, and we see a massive reversal in the price, we're going to basically be giving back those profits. We're here to make the profits, and we're here to take the profits and make the profits, not give them back, right? So yeah, that's definitely why we're going to be taking the profits continuously all the way up, right? I'm just basically plans for any sort of reversal, and then obviously measure move completion there, very, very nice indeed. When would I be getting in? I mean, to be honest with you, I probably would be getting in as soon as we've actually had the break, right? Because you can see the first point of real resistance is a lot further up from these wicks, as you can see here on the midterm. So yeah, I would actually be using that as my first take profit point, because you can see actually the Viva La resistance from this zone, very, very strong indeed. You can see that actually playing out multiple times there. Maybe we break again to the upside because we've tested it a lot, but hey, we need to basically plan for the reversal, right? So we're going to be getting in around this sort of area, longing it up. First take profit. Once we hit our first take profit, we take our stop loss. We put our stop loss to our entry. That basically means any sort of reversal there. We're going to get stopped out. Yes, we are. But we can get in on a retest if it does continue up. And also, we're going to be banking profit along the way. So it's better to take the profit and not get stopped out like so, right? Simple as that. Yeah, that is going to be your daily update today on TLM. Alien Worlds overall looking pretty bullish. Yeah, looking pretty bullish, guys, I would say. Nice trades coming through there, I would say. Looking pretty good. Oh God, I'm pretty tired. 1 hour and 34 minutes, but let's do some altcoin requests, guys. Let's do some altcoin requests. Tell you what, I'll stay for another 6 minutes. How about that? I'll stay for another 6 minutes. Let's do Coty for Mr. Miles coming through there. See, Mr. Miles is dominating the chat at the moment. Where is everyone? Where are you? Get your altcoin requests in, guys. In 6 minutes, I'm gone. Let's have a look at Coty. I mean, just for some old TA examples here, falling wedge usually breaks to the upside. What have we seen here? A break to the upside, guys. This is just a bit of proof that charting does work and you can make money. There's the percentages for that game, guys. Still 14%. Really, really good. Really, really good. Let's do some fresh TA, shall we? Fresh, cold, hard TA in a world, one man. I'm also going to be redoing my intro, I think. Redoing my intro. That's going to be quite cool. I want it a bit more, what's the word? Interactive. Because at the moment it's just like a spinning world, right? Oh. Just got a message through from a fellow watcher, a viewer. His name's Jonah. He just said, RMRK. Let me have a look quickly. And then I'll do Kotu, just because he said, go ahead, you sold, mate. Look at it now. Typical, right? I literally sold here. Obviously, it banged it up, so I was like, yeah, I'm time to sell, right? But yeah, it could be in a breakout scenario, actually. I'm just going to message him back quickly. That's crazy. Yeah, he'll probably pop by in a second. But yeah, crazy. Crazy to see that actually banging it up, right? In terms of looking for a price target for that, if we are going to see progression to the upside yet again, to be honest, I would expect some sort of pullback, but yeah, there could be a % gain to be made here. Definitely banged it up a considerable amount since I got out. I got out like 47, I think. Which is completely understandable. Yeah, this is why I got out. We had all this progression like that. I was just like banging it right up, and I was there like, I'm out. Sod that. We've had literally like 5 solid bullish candles in a row. Look, the reversals are like pathetic. There's no wicks, right? The reversals are not there. So yeah, for me personally, that's like the sign for a big pullback. So yeah, I got out like 47 something, and then obviously it crashed. I was looking for a re-entry, and then it just banged it up. So I was like, right, okay, it'll come back down again, and it just obviously hasn't. It's just banged up. It didn't even find resistance here, right? So yeah, we are looking at for a breakout scenario. Let's have a look at percentages there. Yeah, around 35% there, so not too bad. Not too bad gain if you did want to do some research on that, guys. Donia? Nice to see you on the stream. How about Smooth Love Potion? We're going to do Coty, and then we'll have a look at Smooth Love Potion for you. Smooth Love Potion. You're listening to 99.2.0. This is Smooth Jazz FM. Let's get back on form. Everybody on point. We're here to make money. Let me know in the comments if you know where that's from. It's a bit of a cult following. There he is. There's Jonah. Nice to see you on the stream there, man. 39 likes as well, guys. Unbelievable. Let's do Coty. I'm here today to give you a daily update on Coty. As you can see, guys, we do have very strong all-time highs currently sat at around 68 cents there. Recently, we have come up, tapped, set new all-time highs, but seen a bit of a reversal in the price. I mean, to be honest, it's quite expected. That's absolutely fine, just because considering November has been not the most friendly month in crypto months. Pretty much a September month coming through there, but yeah, not too bad so far. I would say Coty is actually banging it, bouncing perfectly off this 200 EMA, not looking too bad overall. I would say we do have a bit of a rising wedge chart pattern, which guys tend to usually break to the downside, but sometimes they do break to the upside. So we're going to weigh up both scenarios there and see what see some sort of price predictions to come through. I mean, to be honest, there's not much point really weighing up the lower side here, because if we do break to the downside here, guys, out of this 200 EMA there, then we're going to be at like 23, 22 cents there. So yeah, we've still got pretty a long way to go for that. So yeah, I wouldn't really expect it to be coming down any further than that from there in terms of a breakdown scenario from there. We do have the volume weighted ATR band coming up to say hello as well, and you can see the support we do have on that little green bad boy. So yeah, I wouldn't say that's going to be coming down any lower than that if we do see a massive crash there, and that's like 23 bucks. So yeah, over 100% loss there. So yeah, let's weigh up the scenarios to break to the upside there. If we are going to break to the upside, we are going to be looking for new all-time highs there for Coty there, and also volume weighted ATR band. We're going to get above that. When we get above the volume weighted ATR band, guys, you can see there's that little tiny red line there. When we can get above it, we actually trend above it really quite nicely. When we're not above it, we find the resistance. As you can see, very, very strong resistance above it. Nice little trend above it there. So yeah, hopefully this is going to line up really, really nice, and we'll just basically see how that does plan out. Definitely a piece of information to be using there for the future there. Definitely something quite nice there. So yeah, let's look at some measure moves, shall we? Measure moves to the upside here for Coty. If we are going to see a massive run up, it's going to be huge. In terms of a price prediction here, it's going to be really quite nice for a nice long position, guys. It's not going to be like an overnight thing. It's going to be over the course of like a few months or so, right? So just please be aware, it's not going to be instant, get rich quick. It's going to be months, and you're going to be waiting, and you're going to be patient, calm and collected. That's how this is going to run, if it is going to run. 80% gain for that measure move to the upside. They're really, really quite nice. But I do want to say, if you are going to be clearing all-time highs, guys, you're going to be scurrying around. It's not just going to be a little smooth ride up all the way to 80% there. It's not. It's really not. You're probably going to set all-time highs coming through that. You're probably going to bang it back down to previous all-time highs, and then probably ride this wave, something probably along the lines of that, if that is going to happen. So make sure you're taking profit all the way up as you're going there. You don't want to be caught in these traps, right? You do not want to be caught in these traps. Let's jump down to the shorter term time frames and see if we can get a bit of a better gauge onto what's happening there. As you can see, we are jumping down to the hourly time frame. We are seeing a bit of a curl over in this trend. We did have higher highs being set continuously, but I would say after that, unfortunately, lower highs are being set, potentially for a lower high being set again. It will just depend on this reversal and whether we lose this 200 EMA there. If we lose the 200 EMA, that's basically confirmation that this is going to be a lower high, guys. And lower highs, after seeing this high point, it's actually quite a bearish signal coming through there. So it would be an instigation that we are probably going to come down and test this volume weighted ATR band again. And you can see how strong the support is on this volume weighted ATR band. So yeah, definitely a point to be looking out for there, for a bounce point there for COTI coming through there. But yeah, overall, not looking too bad for COTI compared to a lot of the other altcoins coming through there. On the short term, I would expect a bit of a pullback coming through there. Obviously, we have banged it up recently. Even if we do pull back here, we're still not going to be back to the low point of that start of that trend there. So yeah, overall, not too bad. In terms of a scalping position here, a scalpy scalp or a bit of a swing, we could be looking at something. I mean, to be honest, we do obviously have this very strong trend line coming down here, and obviously this trend line coming through like so, and that is a bullish pennant chart pattern, guys, and that does tend to usually break to the upside. So yeah, it'd be interesting to see how that does plan out. I mean, what were we saying about the lower side there, around 44 cents there? Is that going to correlate? Yeah, it's going to correlate very, very well with this the 200 EMA level of support there. So yeah, it's definitely a point to be looking out for there as well. If we do lose that, guys, that's going to mean that we're going to be breaking to the downside there. So yeah, obviously we do not want to be doing that. Yeah, we do not want to be doing that. And if we do that, yeah, we've got the we've got the volume weighted ATR band as discussed there. Ideally, we want to break to the upside, guys. If we can break to the upside, it's going to mean we're going to be coming up to challenge these lower high points coming through here. In terms of percentage gain for that, I would probably be looking for the most recent uptrend, looking something along the lines of this, and then we're going to be basically moving that up like so, and then taking a nice percentage gain from that, around 6.38% there for COTI. Overall, bullish, not too bad. Little position coming through that for a potential breakout scenario for the future. But yeah, that's going to be it for COTI. He said doo-doo. Oh, yeah, guys, I think I'm going to call it a day. I'm pretty tired. 1 hour and 33 minutes. Not too bad. Thank you ever so much for tuning in. Lars says, I can't remember my own after the booster chap. That's brilliant. Jonas says, my notifications aren't working when you start stream, mate. Otherwise, it'd have been here. Not a problem. It's YouTube just being dreadful, right? If you want instant notification, guys, go follow their Twitter or jump into the Telegram chat. In the community, we'd have a nice community coming through there, nice tightly knit community. The link is in the description for that. And also, guys, if you do want just video updates from myself, I've got a Crypto Chester feed, a Telegram feed as well, so you can join that. That link is in the description as well. But yeah, thank you ever so much for tuning in. That's going to be it from me. I do appreciate you all continuously. It's a fun thing to be doing every morning. Do have fun, right? helping you guys progress your trading abilities. Well, hopefully I am anyway. But yeah, thank you ever so much for tuning in. I ended on around like 40 likes. Amazing stuff there, guys. I agree with you there, Mr. Miles. But yeah, for now, it's gonna be peace out and goodbye from me, Crypto Chester.
Are you feeling juicy?
You like the juice?
You know why we're here. We're here to make money. Cold hard cash.
Money. Gains. Peace out. I'd like to take this opportunity to apologize to absolutely nobody. The double chat does what he likes.